Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Savage Raiding. So, our party just filled. We're going to try to quickly get into the instance before Cal 90Ks again. So, all we can do is hope. Let's see. I think people are starting to gather in the chat, so let me go head over. Hello. We need to hurry and get into the instance before Cal 90Ks. Oh no. Cal's 90K'd. Oh no.
First prog hours.
Cal. Cal, where are you? It just looks like I'm saying call. Cal. Like,
Welcome in school. I wish I could do like anything to help him with their internet.
but you're saying it's not their internet this time, right?
But even when it's not his internet, or even when it's not the server, his internet is not exactly the smartest thing either. I mean, how many times in the last couple of weeks popped on its been more stable on the phone?
Has he tried it this time?
Not that I'm aware of. I get this feeling that every time this starts happening to him, he probably pulls out his phone for apartments from like desperate. I think it's almost done.
Yeah, because like whatever's wrong with their internet is a constant problem.
It got to be the local infrastructure.
So,
I mean, it is Texas.
I think he was saying that they're on a mesh, but because it's a really older, crappier house, that it's not a good mesh.
Look, who's his ISP?
I have absolutely. It's Texas, so I can imagine it's probably. But I'm pretty sure Comcast is.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I mean, if they are, it's probably also on the third parties.
Because I know Spectrum's down there too, because that's where our main feed comes through Texas. But if they got AT&T, that shit hot garbage.
Yeah.
So they need to swap.
Coast. If you're on the East Coast, it's like okay, but it's nowhere near quick in the Midwest.
My aunt, who is about one of the least computer savvy women I've ever met in my life, even acknowledges that that is absolute.
They don't use coax, they don't use fiber, it's some weird creation of cable too.
Yeah, some amalgamation of like, I think it's like fiber optic and something else.
No, it's like Ethernet. Like, okay, so if you ever, because I've definitely split open their cables before because, you know, they're laying on the ground. Customers ask me just to take them off their house because they're not showing up, and they're one of my customers, so I'm like, because legally it's attached to your house, you can get it removed. If I'm there, I got a ladder up, you say, hey, I can take that off, I can do it. And it's like weird Ethernet mesh, then they got like a second line that's just straight copper going through it as well. So it's like a multi-channel, multi-wire, so it's very weird. So it's not... Ours is just like one solid iron core with like a copper-coated jacket when it's not fiber, and because it's basically, it's usually coax until it gets to the node. I mean, it's fiber to the node, then from the node it's either fiber home or coax to home afterwards. Which coax can still do. Well, probably can't do that quick in Texas because of the heat. Because coax can technically do, theoretically, 10 gigabytes per second. Anything faster than that, it will melt the cables. So.
Wake up in the middle of the night, look at your internet cable. It's glowing red.
Internet's melting.
Well, you know, up in northern Canada, I bet you can get more 10 gigabytes just because of the weather. It'd be ideal for it.
You know what's really funny? This is actually like the coolest weather.
What is it? It was 96 today. It's gonna be 98 tomorrow, and I'm calling out. Tomorrow, I've already made this. Like I got 48 hours of sick time saved up. I chafed so bad today. I'm like, no.
See, today we got up to 67. And we're gonna be in like the low mid 80s at the absolute next 2 weeks, but otherwise it's low mid.
Must be nice.
It is, because this time last year, I think we were on like our 3rd or 4th week of like 98 to 105, and the province is. So yes, I will take this literally.
Get then so it's gonna be. Then it's gonna be in the 70s on Thursday and the rest of the week, but the next 3 days it's gonna be in the high 90s. I'm already sunburned shit, and I like a little lobster. Oh, okay, I really want to say little because I am 6'3", but you know, this lobster running around, I do not like it. Because it's weird that my face tans, my arms tans, my legs tans, but then that awkward V-neck part of my work uniform that's exposed is very red, and it looks just stupid.
This way to the fun.
Like right now, I'm wearing wife beater or whatnot undershirts, so like sleeveless undershirts, so
Yeah.
it's hot. Look at the sweat. Oh, it's dull.
Yeah, I honestly can't imagine. Be like that. Same with like people do stuff. I'm like, you guys are.
Oh, what is it?
fine.
Well, okay, so I am getting paid like $32. Not that bad. And in the wintertime, it's also too because I am technically built different since, you know, I prefer the cold weather. I don't get cold during the winter. So I do my best work in the wintertime, and I like blow everybody else's numbers out because the cold doesn't affect me. I think it was -6 and I was fine with my hoodie on. No work gloves, nothing. Also got a heated. Oh man, if you ever get a heated jacket, those things are awesome.
Yeah, I actually have one now.
Oh, well, Milwaukee has them. Like, get the little charge packs and everything. Like, put a little charge pack in your truck or whatnot. I know it's really cold.
Not even the coat, like just the heated glove. Super.
Yep. I think there's literally like a tether cable for the Milwaukee jacket for the heated gloves as well.
Yeah, there is. My one of my coworkers has it. And yeah, I know. I don't know if Cal's gonna.
I wish I could give him my data.
Yeah, because I have
I think
unlimited.
it's his packet. I think it's his packet.
I have
once.
unlimited too.
Well, he's saying
I
he's
would
even
tell-
tried swapping VPNs to a different area and it's still back on.
Also, it doesn't help with the heat either. So we have this issue with our basically our copper system or coax system. So in the winter times, they have to tighten everything up because it slowly becomes unthreaded and it causes big signal noise. But then we have to tighten everything up in the wintertime. But then the summertime hits, and since we tightened everything up, now it swells and cracks. And technically, you don't want to loosen them up because then it would still cause a signal issue. It'll have to be a certain torque spec, or because it's the big problem with it we get is this thing called SNR, noise to sound ratio. If it's just like loose and radio waves can get in it, especially in a big city where they have radio towers. Oh.
Alright, put us in. Put us in.
Oh, you got text, man. That means you got 1 gig.
Alright, I know you're here. Thoughts on this. I'll give it a few calls then. Then let's go back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm.
That'd be fine with me. I have to be on that
Why?
Imagine the horror of
fresh inventory.
oh my god, he's viewing cutscene. He's probably right now. Yeah, he's got
No, there's Pokeball. Pokeball.
No.
No! Cow!
No.
Pokeball.
No! Oh no.
So distraught, he pulled the boss.
What have I done?
Hunter Miles, Fantastic, leave me alone. No?
It is interesting that it just immediately kicks him out. Like he doesn't get to play at all.
I'm guessing that he's probably going to It's only 92 out. Feels like 150. What's the humidity? 100? 94%. That'll do it.
Do you get a lot of snow, Avery?
Depends on the year.
How much is a lot?
Yeah, what's your definition of a lot? This is
Like North Dakota a lot.
okay, so I forget, is North Dakota still primarily wet snow or is it dry snow?
I don't know. This is my first winter here.
It's wet snow. It's basically the Badlands. You know about the Badlands?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's basically like the Badlands.
So 99 times out of 100, the snow up here is the very light, fluffy powder snow. So we can get like 6 inches to a foot of snow, but I can go out there with a push broom and go away. Like a lot of the snow removal companies up here just use leaf blowers. But the thing is, it stays cold enough that it just literally never goes away all winter. So, like my in-laws live on a rural property and they have a ditch in front of their house that's about 3 feet. And pretty much every single walking around that ditch is so yeah, it snows, and it snows a good amount, but it's not like catastrophic world-ending East Coast snow where it's so wet that you get full power lines in.
I think for the longest time as me as a kid, I didn't know the Badlands. I thought the Badlands were in like Arizona, Mexico, up to the Dakotas. Marlin, I never expected it. It's probably dry.
Are you renting or do you own those?
Probably need to be reflected.
It's your landlord's problem first.
Oh my god. No. Okay, so I rent this condo in this gated community. Fucking four groundskeepers. They have the fucking sidewalk cleared before I wake up and go to work at 7. I don't know. It's just 3 dudes. I don't. Well, I'm Latino, so you know he freezing his butt off. All I know is they prep it the day before, and they just like come out and somehow it's gone. They're pretty nice too, because there's like a handicap place, a spot I think right out front too, because one of our neighbors needs wheelchair access. They just like, he doesn't even have to ask. They just purely salt his whole handicap spot. And they're like, his is the only one that really gets it. Everybody else is like kind of. So we're pretty good at that.
How many megabytes are in a gigabyte?
That was 14. This game uses about 3 megabytes per second, so feathers, that's 5 minutes? For an instance, that's
I feel like MMOs are on the lower end, right?
Which is
okay,
really
so
surprising. Yeah.
so when we're in open world, it uses more rewarded movement, so it cuts the loop like less than 1 megabyte. We're probably chilling like half a megabyte per side. I want to say it's like I can hover over my packets, right? Oh, I can tell something right now. Yes. Only like it's
I've been fluctuating between 50 and 55.
okay, it's damn it, 100. Okay. That's less than, that'll be a little bit over a third of a megabyte. Well, that's just upload. No, that's just download. Upload is 100, so upload's less. But download's like 1/3 of a megabyte. Upload is 1/10.
Which means
Per second. Oh well, it's pretty not taxing at all to play an MMO. So if you got like say a 50 megabyte connection, it should be, because it's, I guarantee Chrome in the background is using more than this.
he's back. He lit up.
Is he still watching the cutscene?
No. Hello.
He's actually started the countdown 4 times now.
Oh no.
Wouldn't that be some shit if it, like if he was lagging that hard? It's That would just be something else.
Cal.
Just thank God we're not peer to peer.
Can you see us jump, Cal? Oh, okay.
Okay.
I eat a cookie.
Oh, I'm the tank now. Oh, you're the tank, Ivory.
It's our Jomer.
He started the countdown to the fight. Oh, there he goes. There's the Pokeball.
No!
Revolutionary, by the way.
Let's go gambling. Oh, I'm not aggro.
How's that gambling?
I don't have Shirk. What was the old skill that dropped my
Diversion.
aggro? Yeah, I don't have that number.
Okay. Alright.
I got my Mocha the whole 7 power item up.
Well, you know,
I got a lot of OC here now for striking.
you can use it tomorrow.
We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Resets tomorrow. Try to get a 7th before then. And build from there.
Hopefully, Calibur's connection to Final Fantasy will fix itself. Yeah.
Most is the Badland National Park too.
Alright, well, you know, we tried. We really did, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to raid today. Because it's not just Caliber. Other people have been having issues with Final Fantasy today. So there's just been lag in 90Ks. Although I do wonder if the common thing between all of them is the type of provider they have. You know, there's no way to find that out. So, we're just gonna have to raid tomorrow instead then. Which is fine. That means I can work on some stuff tonight instead. So, for now, that is where we're gonna call it for today. Thank you for coming out, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.